Okay, so I had some people asking for some puzzle progress. So this is about a week in. It was a week yesterday that I started this. So I was thinking 2 weeks, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure. I think I probably won't, but I think I'm gonna buy another one this weekend when I go shopping, because I think I'll have it done for sure through next week. So anyway, so here is the progress. Good morning, guys. It is 4:40 in the morning and I am just getting ready to leave. I just wanted to show you guys what I planned for today. Now I told you guys I have a conference today, so we have to leave at like 5:15, so I have to hurry. I have to meet my coworker at my work in town. So I wasn't really going to eat anything. I mean, I'm a little bit hungry, I think, just because I've been up since I got up at 3:30, and so I've been kind of up and around. So I decided I'm just going to have a little bit of mango and banana and a hard-boiled egg just for some protein, because we do have a 3-hour drive. And I know when we get there, there's going to be snacks and stuff, so I'm going to show you something I'm going to do as well. So I'm just going to have one of these Premier Proteins in my coffee this morning, so that way I get some protein for the drive up there. So these are 2 Smart Points. The rest of this is 0. I do have a 1-point coffee. It has 2 tablespoons, and a piece of my hair, 2 tablespoons of fat-free half and half. You can see it's almost gone because, like I said, I've been up since 3:30. So total then for my breakfast is going to be 3 Smart Points, 2 for this, 1 for this. Now for snacks. So I told you guys I wanted to keep it really low points, just because I don't know what lunch is going to be, but I kind of changed my mind because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about what I've talked to you guys before, the healthy eating versus low Smart Points. So I know that they're going to have things there. They usually have like a little like kind of continental breakfast, you know, they'll probably have like some snacks and pastries and yogurts, and they won't be like point friendly, and they'll probably be the yogurts full of sugar. And I figured, yeah, I could have one of those for 6 or 7 points, but I could also have one of these for 7 points. So I know the ingredients in these. I know it's clean. I know it's healthy. And I know this would be the same amount of points as one of those other options that's going to be there. But I feel like they're not going to be as healthy. They're not going to give me the energy and the satisfaction that I need. So I'm willing to spend 7 points on this just to stop myself from grabbing something else because I am ravishingly hungry. Or even at lunchtime, if there's not a lot of choices, then I can always have this. Okay, so I'm not sure where I was at. My phone rang. Anyway, so I just figure I am willing to spend the points, even if I go over my points. I'm willing to spend my points on something that I know is healthier, and something I feel better about eating, versus grabbing something that, you know, like I said, like a yogurt that may be 7 points. I know this is going to be better for me because those yogurts that they're going to have there are going to be full of sugar and that kind of thing. So what I did bring, since I have no idea what lunch is going to be, but I'll do the best choice that I can. I'm bringing a couple waters for our drive up there, and then on our drive back, we'll just stop and get some waters. I have some carrots that I can eat, you know, either on the way, probably on the way back, or even during the conference. I have 4 of the clementines. I have a cheese stick, and then this I have 2 servings, so 4 tablespoons. I put 2 tablespoons in each one. 4 tablespoons of my fat-free half and half, because I know there'll be coffee there, and I always drink a lot of coffee during these conferences. But I figured I could just bring my own creamer. And then I have a few teas. They usually have a pretty good selection of teas, but I really like these teas since they're flavored. I feel like they kind of make it seem like I have a treat. So this is what I'm bringing for snacks. I will jump on the camera on my way home and kind of let you know what lunch, because I probably won't be able to take a picture or anything, so I'll just let you know what lunch was and what I ended up eating and that kind of thing. So I got a jet, and I will talk to you guys on my way home from work today. Hey guys, so I am on my way home from work. We just got back from the conference. It's about 4:15. So it was a long day. You guys know we left at like 5:15 and we got back at 4:15. So 10 hours. We did end up taking lunch, so I wanted to just kind of hop on here. My phone is almost dead. I do have it plugged in, but for some reason the charger in my car, it just really just keeps the phone on. It doesn't really charge it, and I was down to like 10% by the time I got home, because I was using it to check my email and stuff for work, because I didn't bring my laptop. So anyway, I wanted to let you know what I ended up eating today. So there was no temptation this morning. They did not have any like morning snacks or anything, so They just had coffee. So I had coffee and I had my fat-free half and half. So that's part of my coffee for the day, which I always end up drinking 6 tablespoons of fat-free half and half with my 3 cups of coffee. So that'll be 2 points by the end of the day. So I had that. We ended up with, the way the lunch ended up was lunch was actually after the conference or after the training. So it wasn't like mandatory to stay because the training was done and over with. So my coworker said that there was a Sweet Tomatoes that was up there in Portland, and it was actually just about a mile away. So we actually went to lunch there, and I'd never been to one. So for those of you who don't know what a Sweet Tomatoes is, I'll briefly tell you, because like I said, I don't want my phone to die on you guys. It is like an all-you-can-eat like salad bar and buffet, and it has so many choices. Now there is some things there that are not so healthy. They have like pizza, and they had like a dessert bar, it looks like, but I didn't even go near those areas. I stuck to the salad bar part, and then I did get one hot item, and that was a baked potato. So you have so many, pretty much anything that you can imagine that goes onto a salad you can pick. So I had all vegetables, every kind of vegetable, radishes, carrots, mushrooms, cucumbers. I mean, there was everything. They had garbanzo beans, so I picked some of the garbanzo beans. They had black beans. I did not do black beans. I just did garbanzo beans. They had everything, and they have, of course, you know, the bacon bits and all that, but I didn't want, and croutons, I didn't get any of that stuff. The salad dressings, they had a ton of fat-free salad dressings to choose from, and I figured that was the safest bet. So I got 3 because I'm always like hit and miss whether I like light salad dressings. So I picked 3. So I just had those little containers that I think fit about 2 tablespoons in them. So I picked the fat-free ranch, fat-free Italian, and fat-free honey mustard, which the honey mustard was amazing. But before that, though, I put some, and this is a good tip for you guys for salads, sprinkle some red wine vinegar on there. That's what I did, and it adds so much flavor to your salad. So I did that and added the honey mustard, and that's what I had. For the hot item, they had these little tiny baked potatoes, and I only ate half of it. And I had one of those little tiny cups, which I figured it to be about a half of a tablespoon. They had the Smart Balance butter, so that's a little bit lighter, and I believe it was 1 point in the tracker. And so I had that, and then a half of the baked potato, and I just recorded it as a half of a medium, because I don't know how the tracker really, they always have like large, medium, small, since I couldn't weigh it. So I just did half of a medium, which I think was 2 or 3 points. My lunch total with the dressing, the butter, and the potato came to 5 points, because I know my salad was completely 0 with the exception of the salad dressing, which I just counted as 2. And I counted the potato, I think, as, maybe the potato was 2 and the butter was 1. So I think that's what it came up to with what I could calculate. I mean, I only did it, you know, the best that I could. So I have that. And then I took some pictures, so we'll see if they come out very well, but it was kind of like weird lighting in there, and it was really busy, so I did take some pictures, so I'll put those up here as I'm talking. So yeah, so that's what I had for lunch. So if you guys have a Sweet Tomatoes, you guys are so super lucky. We were like talking the whole time, oh, I wish I had one of these here. It would be amazing. But that's the closest one to me, and I'm not going to drive 3 hours. Now, if I happen to be driving through Portland, like on my way back to where I grew up, which you drive through Portland to get there, then definitely a must visit. So I'm going to be doing that. So if you have a Sweet Tomatoes and you haven't gone there, or you have one close by, go. It is like the perfect Weight Watcher friendly place to go, or actually any diet friendly, healthy friendly place to go. So go. So anyway, I am going to get off here before my phone dies, because it keeps flashing that it's almost dead. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. This is going to be, of course, a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday food video. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. For dinner tonight, I decided to do breakfast for dinner. So I made a egg scramble that I sauteed first up some shaved Brussels sprouts and some zucchini, sauteed that up, poured 2 eggs that have been beaten on top, added on some fat-free feta, and then I have a side of avocado, and I'll probably add some fruit to this as well, and then a cup of coffee. So I will have the points on the screen for everything, because I haven't weighed my avocado yet, and that is my dinner. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So for breakfast today I am having some yogurt. So this is just some plain non-fat Greek yogurt that I've added. I have 3 strawberries, a half of a banana, some PB2, and then 1 teaspoon of honey. So I have 1 point for the PB2, 1 point for the honey, and I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon on top because I forgot to do that, and that'll be my breakfast. And here is my first cup of coffee for the day. So this has 2 tablespoons of the Mountain Dairy fat-free half and half for 1 Smart Point. Okay, and for lunch today I'm having leftovers. This is the egg roll in a bowl I made earlier this week for dinner. I think I made it on Sunday. And this is what was left over. So this was a kind of a different way to make it. There's a YouTube channel called Keeping Up with Liv, and I just recently discovered her when I was looking for like some healthy eating recipes. She does very healthy recipes. Anyhow, so she had an egg roll in a bowl in one of her recent lunch videos, and the only really difference from how I make it was that she used regular chicken. So she just shredded up some chicken, but I just cooked some chicken tenders. And then she also added shaved Brussels sprouts. So you guys saw my meal prep, I did shave some Brussels sprouts. So other than that, everything else was the same. Like she uses coconut aminos, which I always use coconut aminos instead of soy sauce. So that's what this is. It's just a bag of cabbage, some shredded Brussels sprouts, and then I just, sauteed that up with some coconut aminos, and then also I used a little bit of rice vinegar, and then I just took some chicken tenders and put it on top, and it is really super good. And this is completely 0 Smart Points on Freestyle. So this will be my lunch. And then for snacks today, I'm trying to use up some fruit. So I had like 1 or 2 kiwi. I have 1 other kiwi left. So I had a couple kiwis left. And then I have some mango. I have 2 mandarins. I have a hard-boiled egg, some carrots, and a cheese stick. So these will be my snacks today. So just be 1 point for the cheese stick is the only thing that has points over here. Okay, I'm getting ready to make my coffee that I take to work with me. I have been loving using the s'mores. I did show in one of my videos how I make kind of my copycat Starbucks skinny vanilla latte. I have changed it just a little bit. If you guys want to see a whole video on just some different coffee drinks, it may take a little bit to make it because I can just do the videos as I make the different coffees, because on the weekends I tend to experiment a little bit. So if you just want to see maybe some different ways I use my Ninja coffee maker and take advantage of the foamer that I have, and just some different combinations of coffee drinks, let me know. I would be happy to do that. So I am been enjoying though using this s'more sugar-free Torani syrup, and then I just use some kind of espresso ground coffee, which I really like this one, and I use 2/3 a cup of skim milk, which is 2 Smart Points. So I'm going to make that, and I take that to my work with me and drink it on my way to work. For dinner tonight, I'm having an Asian chicken salad. This is the chicken that I showed in my meal prep that I marinated in the Newman's Own sesame ginger dressing. So I am going to count 1 point for the marinade, and then 0, of course, for everything else. There's edamame, some romaine lettuce, some cabbage, some red onion, green onion, shredded carrots, and then the chicken. So that is all 0 Smart Points. And then I'm going to do, like I said, 1 point for the marinade and 2 points for the dressing I put on top, which I used some more of the sesame ginger dressing. This is a super good dressing to use for a marinade. Highly recommend it. So for a little after dinner snack and before bed snack, I'm going to have 1 kiwi and a half a mango. So this is 0 Smart Point snack. Good morning, guys. So it is a Thursday and I'm having some avocado toast. So my avocado was not ripe enough to smash up like I normally do. So I cut it up really super thinly. So there's 2 points worth of avocado there. So since I can't smush it up, I took one of these cheese wedges and actually you only used half of it. I used the other half of my son's sandwich for lunch, but anyway, I only used half of it, but it's still 1 point. So I put half of one on the bread, then put the avocado on top. But I just sliced it super, super thin, so it really feels like you get a lot more avocado that way. I put on half a teaspoon of hemp hearts, which is 0 Smart Points. I put some of just a little sprinkle, like a half of teaspoon of this bagel seasoning for 0. I put some red pepper flakes for spice. So, and the bread is the Dave's Killer Bread Power Seed, which is 2 smart points for 1 slice. So we have 2, 4, 5. 5 smart points for this. Plus I have a yogurt here that I may or may not eat. I'm not super hungry this morning, but I'll bring this to work, and I have another one that I'm bringing actually for snack for later today, but I want to eat these up. I haven't been like eating a lot of snacks lately, so I have quite a few yogurts right now. Anyway, so these are my favorite yogurts, so this is 3 smart points. So if I eat all of this, it would be 8 smart points for breakfast. Okay, for lunch today, I am having leftovers. You guys know that I planned for quite a few leftovers for lunches this week. So here I have some chicken meatloaf, which I do have a recipe video for this. I will link it down below. And then I have some green beans. So I'll just heat this up at work. The chicken meatloaf is 2 smart points, and that is because I use panko breadcrumbs. I use reduced sugar ketchup in there as well. So that costs a little bit of points. But anyway, so 2 smart points for my lunch. And then for snacks today, it's just the end of the week, so this is my last bag of veggies. My son takes them to school too, so all those veggies you see in my meal prep, it's split between me and him. So I have a bag of veggies. I have 2 of the oranges, which these I am so loving for snacks. This is actually all I've been eating for my snacks. I even show you guys my snacks I take every day. The oranges are pretty much all I have been eating. I just haven't been super hungry for snacks, which is fine. I'm bringing another yogurt, so 3 points. These are the Superfood Energy Balls that I did just put a video up, I think yesterday for. I will link that down below. These are really good. And it is a good size ball, so the 3 points for the balls, but you guys can see they're really good size balls. And I took these yesterday to work for my coworkers to try, and they said that they are really filling, and they're really filling. And then I have a cheese stick for 1 point. So my snacks, if I were to eat everything, would be 7 smart points. But what you will see on the screen, I'll put on the screen what I ended up eating and how many points. I want to show you guys my new toy that I bought on Amazon. So this is just an electric kettle, which I'm sure you guys have all seen these. But I love this thing. So you guys know I make a lot of tea. And this has been so much fun to use, and I'm going to make some oatmeal for my son for breakfast this morning. So I'm just going to, instead of like putting the water in the microwave, I don't have a stovetop kettle. So anyway, I love this thing. So it's just a tabletop electric kettle. I'll link it down below, the one I got. I think I spent like $15 on it. It was really super cheap. So I will link that. But if you guys don't have one, it is very convenient, like I said, for tea and for oatmeal, anything you need boiling water for. So yeah. Hi guys. So I just wanted to get on here and close up today's, I guess this week's weekly food vlog. And also to mention to you that you probably won't see anything for dinner, and this is why. I did not take my lunch today until 12:15 or so, 12:20. And I had to run a bunch of errands with some stuff I had to get done today. Like today was deadline on a few things. And so I just thought I would eat my lunch when I came back and just eat it at my desk. And when I came back, I realized I had a 1:30 meeting, and it was a meeting where I had to do, you know, some stuff, and so I wouldn't be able to just sit there and eat. So I did not eat my lunch until like 2:30, 2:45. So needless to say, I am not very hungry, and I normally do dinner about 6 because my husband goes to work so early and gets off so early, so he, you know, usually the rest of the family's ready by like 6 to eat. So I think I am just going to roll over today's meal, which was lentil tacos, and I'm going to film that for you guys. So I guess it's probably better that I'm going to do it on a day where I have some time to really spend to film the video for you, because it's a really good recipe that I want to share with you guys. So that will be done. I'm going to do on Sunday. I'm just going to roll that meal to Sunday and do, I'll film it for you guys. So tonight I probably won't be showing you anything unless I just have something like a yogurt. I just think it's going to be something really simple when I finally do want to eat, but that may be later than when I want to get this video up, because it's going to take a little bit to export and upload because it's a little bit longer. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that, and why I think I did this last Thursday too. I think last Thursday I did not have a dinner to show you guys for some reason. I don't remember what last Thursday was, but I feel like this is getting to be a pattern. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Tomorrow will be my Friday weekly update, weekly check-in, weigh-in type thing, and I have been weighing this week, and so I know it's not going to be a good number, and I'm really frustrated by that. So we will talk about my frustrations and what my plan of attack is for the next 2 weeks, a little experiment I'm going to do. So I will go into that tomorrow. I'm hoping I get up early enough and get my things done early enough where I can film it before I leave for work and hopefully get it uploaded before I leave in the morning. But if that does not happen, then I will just get it up after I get off work tomorrow. So anyway, just plan for that, and I hope you guys had a great week. And I have my meal plan already done for the weekend, so I'm excited about that, but I'll talk more about that tomorrow. So anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. Hope you guys had a great week. Bye, guys.